Oh man, that was a close one. That was a close one. I gotta say, Devin Williams and Duvall kind of imploded there, but I did not agree with the umpiring in the last two innings. That umpiring is not good. The balls and strikes. And I don't know how the hell you call a balk on Camilo Duvall mid windup. That's crazy. But I like the fact that Cody Bellinger hit that 3-run home run in the ninth inning. It sets the Yankees up tomorrow to win. It sets the Yankees up to win tomorrow. So I'll take that. But let's box score this. Will Warren won 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts. Pulled out after about 67 pitches. Fernando Cruz came in, threw an inning, 2 hits, 1 run. Luke Weaver came in, inning, 2 hits, 1 run. Devin Williams came in, 2/3, 1 hit, 4 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Not a good outing for him. But I also he got a lot of shitty calls too. And Camilo Duvall came in, a third of an inning, 1 hit. And that was it. Offensively, the Yankees got a total of 11 hits. Trent Grisham 0 for 4. Aaron Judge 1 for 5. Cody Bellinger 1 for 4 with a 3-run home run. Number 27. Jazz Chisholm 1 for 5. Giancarlo Stanton 1 for 4 with a moonshot home run. I think that's number 18 for him. Ben Rice was 2 for 4. And Austin Wells 3 for 4 with a home run also. And 2 doubles. His bat's coming around just when we need it to come around. A lot of people poo-poo on him right all the time. Anthony Volpe 0 for 3. Jason Dominguez is pinch hit 0 for 1. And Ryan McMahon was 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And that's it for the game right there. Okay. But this umpiring sucked in this game. It was really bad. Around the horn, Giants are up 10-5 over the Rockies in the ninth inning. The Cardinals beat the Athletics 5-1. The Angels beat the Royals 4-3. Brewers beat the Phillies 6-3. White Sox beat the Twins 4-3. Braves beat the Cubs 5-1. The Rays beat the Mariners 9-4. The Guardians beat the Red Sox 8-1, which is good because the Blue Jays beat the Reds 13-9. Pirates 3-0. Excuse me, over the Dodgers. And the Orioles 7-5 over the Padres. Diamondbacks 2-0 over the Rangers. The Tigers 6-2 over the Mets. And the Nationals 10-5 over the Marlins. And that's it across the board. Across the board. But that pitch was not a strike on Jazz Chisholm. That was not a strike. Yep. Yep. Judge got hit. Judge got on a base there. But he's not hitting for power in key games. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure the haters and trolls. They always show up when the Yankees lose, right? You know it's a close game. But I think this sets up the Yankees to win tomorrow. That ninth inning. No, it wasn't. It was a lot of bad umpiring, Marvin. And the same thing. I mean, Duvall had to do with it too. Umpiring sucked. It was a really crappy umpiring game, and it was like evident. It was just easy to see too. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, now I'm not surprised that Boone was ejected and Devin Williams was ejected, and even Brad Ausmus is arguing with the umps too because that ridiculous balk call. How do you call a balk on somebody mid windup? Right? It's crazy. Yeah, Boone was ejected for bad umpiring calls. Yeah, Boone and Devin Williams were ejected. Yep. Yeah, they definitely need to be able to review balls and strikes. 100%, Daniel. Well, he wasn't great, but the umpiring was just as bad as he was. LB umpiring is just as bad. He didn't get some calls, and he could have gotten. He could have got out in the inning, in a lot better shape. Mhm. He could have definitely gotten out in better shape. Yeah, I don't know, but that was a crappy call on Jazz too. Really crappy Jazz. Really crappy call. Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt about it, Raul. Yeah, but again, remember, Astros are a first place team, so Yankees win tomorrow, they win the series. So one game at a time, one series at a time. Carlos Rodon is pitching tomorrow against, I think, Christian Javier. The fair weather fans will say Devin Williams gave it away. They'll blame Devin Williams and Aaron Boone. That's what they do all the time, CeeLo. It's you know it already. You're going to see it all a bunch of on Twitter tomorrow. It's just going to circulate across the board. Just like the ridiculous thing about Boone's wardrobe the other day going to North Carolina. Like, it's, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it was that. That's what I think, CeeLo. I think the Yankees set themselves up to come out of the gate strong tomorrow. So I don't know if Caballero got a 1 game suspension after being ejected yesterday, John. That I don't know. I couldn't find any confirmation. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Astros pitchers got a lot of calls that the Yankees pitchers did not get. 100%, Marvin. It almost felt like a hometown umpire, like a hired umpire by Houston Astros. Yeah, something I've been saying. Same thing, Wink. That analytics has way too much influence into how the game's played. This is why I keep saying Mike Fishman should be in the post-game press conferences with Aaron Boone for that very reason. If you're instructing players to not steal, you should have to answer why. Aaron Boone should not have to answer for you. Because you got so many people just blaming Boone for everything, right? They have not a clue in the world that analytics is making a lot of these decisions, which is why they need to be asked. Their asses need to be in the post-game press conference. Boone should not have to clean up their mess. Yeah. Yes, ABS definitely has to come fast. Yeah, I didn't hear it either. See, like generally, if you get ejected, you might be, you might get a 1 game ban, but not always. But yeah, Boone should have chewed him out. Good. Yeah, rightfully so. I would have done the same thing. Yeah. Yes, he did. And 100% LV. Analytics is relied on way too much. This is why I keep saying their asses should be in the post-game press conference. Mike Fishman should be sitting next to Aaron Boone at the post-game press conference. Should be sitting next to Boone. No doubt about it. Facing the fire. Boone should not have to face the fire for decisions that are made by analytics. Yeah, I mean that would be fantastic, Silver. Well, he's not going to do that. It would be fantastic, though. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't. I don't blame Jazz for wanting to smack. Yeah, me too. I wanted to smack him through the TV. Yeah. My guess is we'll see Yarborough tomorrow. They didn't use Bednar tonight either. They didn't use Lighter. There's a couple guys they didn't use, so my guess is you'll see those guys tomorrow. Yarborough's back now, so My guess is he'll be in there tomorrow. Yeah, let the umps be mad. If you're not going to have, like a retraining once a year for the umpires to keep them sharp, right? Then there's got to be an ABS system. This guy, no Tim Hill. Yeah, so we got Tim Hill tomorrow, too. You've got a bunch of guys, Tyler. Thank you. They used some today. They didn't use anybody yesterday. They only used Paul Blackburn after Max Fried. So they have guys tomorrow. Mm-hmm. The ump sucked. The ump sucked. No. My guess is we'll see Caballero in there tomorrow. We may even see Med Rosario in there tomorrow. Let me see something. Aaron Boone also said that Austin Slater's a couple days away. Mm, okay. He's 1-1 with 338. All right. It's Christian Javier, right? I think that's pitching tomorrow. You confirm this here. They play tomorrow at 7:40, not 8:10. Yeah, Christian Javier. He's 1-1 with a 338. Yeah, we got Carlos Rodon going for win number 16 tomorrow. So we might see Caballero. We'll probably see Caballero in there tomorrow. The umpiring has been there's been a lot of bad umpiring around baseball, a lot of bad, and I'm not surprised where ABS is going to be coming in for them. I think the ball. How do you call a balk mid windup? He called the balk while he was throwing the ball. Marvin, right? I mean, yeah, the ball got hosed too. Yes, he did. It's just ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous. It felt like those guys were being paid. So they, slipped some money under the table by the Astros. And his pitch combos didn't work. Yeah, they didn't work either. Yumps didn't care. Yep. Yep. So you hope the Yankees, hopefully the Yankees unload on Christian Javier tomorrow. Yeah. There's a good chance Devin Williams might not be on the playoff roster. You're right about that too. So the roster goes back down to 26 in postseason too. Yeah, Will Warren was solid today. Yep. I don't understand that either, Brandon. That didn't make any sense at all, the ball call. It's 0 cents. Zero. Could be on Otani's table. You might be right, man. Luke Weaver wasn't good either, but just the umpiring was bad, Brandon. Can't expect Weaver to be sharp every single night. I don't know. I don't know. I like the fight we saw in the Yankees at the latter part of the game. They generally haven't shown that, so um, I think again. I think they're going to be. They're going to come. They're going to fight hard tomorrow. They're going to come. I think they're going to hit well tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just if the human umpires are not getting retraining to keep sharp, then what's the point? They're not getting any better, right? Yeah, the belly bomb was nice. That was a nice. He works the count. That was a nice home run. Number 27 or 28 for Bellinger. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But again, if they win tomorrow, they win the series. We're going to take one series at a time. After tomorrow, they come back to the Bronx. get a little bit of a reset. It did feel like Angel Hernandez was back in there. Tyler, you got there. That's perfect, man. Oh, hell no, we're not, Brandon. You know that. Yeah, sensitivity. They need to go through just retraining, better umpiring. They need to be better umps. I don't know if they're going to bring back both, LV. I think they're going to bring back one or the other, Grisham or Bellinger. That's my gut. But we'll see. Yeah, 6 with 20, and we got, what does Volpe have? 19. Stanton's got 18, so we might have a couple guys with 30. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, logically speaking, like Grisham is definitely going to get a QO, and if he turns it down and signs elsewhere, Yankees will get compensation for it. Because the thing too, Cody Bellinger is represented by Scott Boras, who likes to drag free agency out. So I have a feeling we have Jazz for one more season. Yes, Elvin. Yeah, I have a feeling the Yankees are gonna figure out what to do there because I don't know if they're gonna wait on Cody Bellinger and potentially risk losing Grisham. So that's gonna be a tough decision to make. But again, if they bring back both of them, then you can guarantee that either Spencer Jones or Jason Dominguez are being traded. Unless they're going to go hard after Paul Skeens and offer both of them. As well as some other pieces. Yeah, Stanton, oh my God, it's still in the air. That was a moonshot. Yeah, Rodon does give us a good shot tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's the Yankees will reset. I think they're gonna have a chip on their shoulder tomorrow. Be pissed off about this. I think there's a very high probability that Dominguez gets traded. Very high probability. Yeah, one of those things is gonna happen, Elvin. I don't know which one. No. But yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, Bryce. Just take one series at a time. Yeah. Jordan's good, man. That's a good player. Yeah. No, it's just this leaves a bad taste in our mouth tonight. It's not like they didn't lay down and take the loss. No, they fought back, scored those runs in the ninth. So these guys they're not going anywhere. Yankees, they're not going anywhere. But, oh yeah, I mean, the balk. That was a terrible call. Ken, what do you know, man? Yeah, we were talking like this in May. Fans are like, the season's over for the Yankees. That's just what they do. And the folks, there's so many fair weather fans. They have to. They're not happy unless they're blaming somebody. Not happy unless they're miserable. Yeah. Yeah. Late game execution, late game. Yeah. From an offensive standpoint, output, there's not a problem. They have a robust. They run differentials more than anybody in baseball. So we're up there. There's a good chance that Devin Williams does not make the postseason roster. No. There's a good chance he doesn't make it. No. Now they have Yarborough back, and they'll probably keep Paul Blackburn. But he's sitting on these pitching, so yeah. What up, Dev? The Devastator. Um, yeah, but this one, I mean, this left a sour taste in my mouth because I think they got hosed tonight. It's not like they, got their asses kicked and they just laid down and died. That wasn't the kid situation tonight. They kept coming back. Clay Holmes, Joe. Clay Holmes. That's what they do, Wink. That's what they do. Ken just laying those pins down tonight. The ball in the well done, Ken. Well done. At least you had a good night bowling. So hopefully you got a couple of good sets too. I've broken 200 once in my life. I got a couple like mid 190s, but only once have I been over 200. Yeah, Yeri. I was like, yep, good times too. There's some other arms they could call up, but now that Yarborough's here, I think they're gonna, they'll probably be set with what they've got. I think Fernando Cruz was not as sharp as he was the last couple days, so we need him to come back too. The umps were terrible tonight. Absolutely terrible. They have to throw judge pitches, hit those things. Yeah. No, let's be nice, folks. Let's be nice. 223. Shit. All good, Nelson, man. We'll wrap this up in a minute anyway. These later live streams are a little rough because I'm up early training, so I was ready to get tossed tonight too, Tyler. Yeah. Believe me, I was like, what? I was like, swearing and everything. at the, the freaking TV. Duvall got hosed, man. So kind of Devin Williams did too. But whatever. I mean, he hasn't shown enough Devin Williams to overcome this type of stuff either. So the Phillies signed Walker Buehler, I think 2 days ago. Philly signed him. Yeah, because these late night things are, makes it harder for me to do them in the morning. And now the girls are back in school. I'm still trying to get on their schedule, Jonathan. So yeah. Hmm. Train legs is right, Joe. We did make it interesting in the ninth, which is, I mean, that this is, it was good to see. Like I think that I hope it carries over until tomorrow. I think we need them for it to carry over until tomorrow and play with a chip on their shoulders tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that pitch was not a strike to Jazz Chisholm. So now I'm good for Jazz Chisholm being pissed off. And yeah, he was right to call it out. Yeah. Rodon pitches tomorrow against Christian Javier. No. Yeah, that's just that I gotta go back and look at it, but I didn't see anything that resembled a balk. And again, why would you call it mid windup while he's throwing the ball? Then you're calling a balk. Yeah. Hope they play. I hope they play pissed off tomorrow. So I have a good feeling with Rodon. So I think Rodon's going to give me a shove and be like, you know what? I got you guys. I got y'all. Let's go. Get on my back, man. I got this. We need that. You almost, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the ump was in a Red Sox jersey. Yeah, man, yeah. I think a lot of us wanted to just give him some noogies, man. Give that umpire some serious noogies. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah, yep, yeah. I like Devin Williams too, but he can't overcome this type of stuff. At least not here. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't the case, but it's true. I like him too. Yeah, Valdez crossed up and yeah, hit him. Yep, yep. Valdez took offense at that grand slam and he hit. Yeah, yeah. That's a good question, Mike. It's a question for Boone and analytics. Don't know. Well, my guess also he's probably approaching some innings limit too. This is the most innings he's ever pitched, and he's a rookie, so um, that could be part of it. But I don't know because he's getting. What does he have now? This is his first full season. Right? He's got 140. Well, not including 146 innings pitched. So 146 innings pitched. Before this year, he had 17 innings pitched. Went from 17 to 146. So I'm guessing that has something to do with it. Could be wrong, but you also yeah, that could have been two. You got Pull for getting two guys on as well. Yeah, the Jets. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think the season's over because they lost Elijah Vera Tucker to a tricep injury. I don't think the season's over. I think they'll be okay. That's a tough blow for them. Yes, yes. My guess is they'll make some type of move. Ooh, I don't know, but they're gonna add some type of offensive lineman. But that does suck. He's had some injury, bad luck. So yeah, yeah, we need Rodon to come out and shove tomorrow. Yeah, football starts well tomorrow night, right? Let's see. Let's go to NFL. I mean, officially, the whole thing starts Sunday. So I will preview the Jets, Giants, and the Bills. But tomorrow's Cowboys, Eagles in Philadelphia. No, I think the Eagles are gonna beat the crap out of the Cowboys tomorrow. Hmm. Yeah, I think they're gonna get the win tomorrow. So he knows what the stakes are. Yeah, Giants play the Commanders this weekend. Yeah, Jets play the Steelers. Yep, yep, yep. Man, sorry, I thought I answered that, Matt. It's a big blow for the Jets, Matt, but I don't think the season's over for them. They will add an offensive lineman somewhere at some point. I still predicted 7-10 for the Jets and for the Giants, so I'm sticking with it. I'm not surprised. You know, I'm actually not even calling 0-17 for them. I'm calling like 3-14, 2-15. But I have a feeling they're probably going to get the number one pick. Get your boy Arch Manning from University of Texas. I just have him stay in Texas and go to Dallas. And then they can trade Dak Prescott to the Patriots. Yeah. You think Dart's gonna take over? Wow, okay. Take over for Russell Wilson. Mid-season. Oh boy, all right. That's a bold take right there. That's a hot take. Roughed up, yeah, by Ohio State Buckeyes. They pounded them. Yep. Well, I don't know if Judge is willing to take one off his wrist because the last thing we want is to have a broken wrist. So I would pitch high and tight to Altuve. 10-7 to the Giants. All right, I could dig that. I wouldn't. I think so. I think a balk should be reviewable. And again, balks are generally called before the pitch starts. Make a funky move on the mound. They call a balk before anything happens. They called this balk while he was in his windup. Well, I still don't know where the hell the balk was. Uh, Man, the Buckeyes suffocating defense, man. The umpiring was terrible, Awful, awful, awful. Shalom, my man. Umpiring sucked tonight. But yeah, we do need Devin Williams to be better. We need him to not implode in these situations like this. But he got some terrible calls, which is why I agree, with him calling guys out and getting ejected. I agree with Boone getting ejected too. Dumps needed to be called out. But yeah, the kind of thing. It felt like a rigged game with that type of stuff. It felt like a rigged game. It really did. Third year ump. Yeah, it looked like a third year ump. It really felt like a rigged game. It felt like he was on, Boston's payroll or Houston's payroll. Yeah. Yeah, he was affected by the balk. I still don't. I looking at it a bunch of times. I can't see where the hell the balk was. No, it was the Yankees versus the umpires today. That's what it was. Yeah, New York Yankees versus the Houston umpires. To hell with them. To hell with them. Vrabel will slap Dak around. So he'll give him give him a few smacks. He'll wake him up. Get him in that tough East Coast, man. Get him out of the South, man. No, but I had somebody mention that strange law. Somebody mentioned that umpire Red Sox shirt and a hat. And he did get robbed. That was a bad call. A bad call. Yeah, I think it's going to depend on what happens with Cody Bellinger. I think it's going to depends on what happens with Cody Bellinger. I think they're going to sign one of them, not both of them. I mean, if they sign both of them, then expect probably Jones or Dominguez to be traded. And the Yankees will call up one of their Brendan Jones, one of their other outfield prospects, to play fourth outfielder. But I have a feeling one of them is going to come back, not both. Exactly, too. Nobody goes to watch the damn umps. Vrabel's going to be all right, man. He's going to be all right. Crew chief is actually, of course. Of course. My guess is it's going to be Bellinger, but we'll see. Because this is more of somewhat of an anomaly for Trent Grisham. And Bellinger's got an MVP under his belt. He's got other years like this. So he's got a more consistent track record of performance like this. Whereas Grisham really does not. I mean, I'm glad he's performing like this, but I have a feeling he's going to get a QO and sign a 5-year deal somewhere. And the Yankees will get some compensation in return. I had to guess, that would be my guess as to what happens. And Bellin drops out, and the Yankees bring him back for whatever, 6 years, 160 million or whatever it is. No. Yeah, Wells is hitting a hell of a lot better the last couple of games. His bat's this happened last year too. His bat kind of woke up in September. Well, exactly, Joe. Yeah, it reminds me of like that movie Remember the Titans, where they were just calling holds and passes on like these awful calls. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, Bellinger. Yeah. But there's really no denying that Tom Brady is an all-time. He's an all-time. Yeah, I think so too. Houston dugout was probably Jonathan. Have a great night. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute too. I think the Houston dugout was uncomfortable and good. Good. Make them pay tomorrow. Make them pay tonight, Yankees. So tomorrow, let's go get some rest. Let's shake this off. Come back with a chip on our damn shoulders like the Yankees. And I think they win tomorrow. They win this series, and then we come back to the Bronx for 6. Feel better when we're at home in the Bronx. Right? 3 against Toronto, 3 against the Tigers. Let's freaking go. Go have a great night, everybody. Really. Go get some rest. Peace and love to all of you. You're the best. And I'll see you tomorrow. Over and out.